A very good evening. I had to make this video because it sort of follows on from earlier today when I did the little video, A Tale of Two Buckets. And the fact that, you know, buying things new just isn't working out. It's just making things worse. And my philosophy has always been wherever I can, I buy second-hand or vintage, gosh, antique if I could afford it. But most of my shopping, most of my consumer shopping, I do in charity shops. So I went into town earlier today, came back about 2 hours ago, and I had 2 bags of stuff to leave off at the charity shop. Now in Carrick there's 1, 2, 3, 4, I think there's 3 charity shops. Anyway, so I went to the first one and I dropped off the 2 bags of stuff, and I wasn't really going to shop in there, you know. I just thought I'd just drop these 2 bags off quickly. But coming out, I passed by the window display and look what I got. This is the most beautiful coffee set. Look, you can see the price on it, €10. So it was quite a big buy. It's got 4 beautiful cups and saucers. Look at this. Isn't this fab? I mean, this is all handmade. It's the most beautiful pottery. It's actually exquisite, look. Isn't that the most beautiful coffee cup? So a coffee pot and 4 beautiful cups and saucers for €10. What's not to like about it? And it's pottery, and it looks like it could be Irish pottery as well. So, just delighted. So then I thought, okay, I'll walk down to the second charity shop. I didn't have time to go to all 3, but I walked down to the second charity shop, and within inside the space of about 2 minutes, I honed in on this beautiful cushion. Look at this. Isn't that just fab? It's velvet, it's cotton velvet as well, which is beautiful. Look how well made it is. Lisa Buckridge, designed in England. So it's a little designer cushion. I mean, it really is just beautiful. And look what I got it for, €3. And that's supporting the NCBI, which is the Institute for the Blind here in Ireland. In the same shop, I got this absolutely gorgeous, look at this. It's so soft. I mean, it's just baby soft. Mohair and lamb's wool with a little bit of acrylic in it, I suppose just to keep the shape, but it's mohair. And look at this, €6 I paid for it. Isn't that beautiful? I'll just pull back so you can see. It's got these very trendy long sleeves on it, you know, very kind of Vivienne Westwood sleeves. Isn't that fab? And then, if that wasn't enough, I spied this beautiful woolen rug. It's the most gorgeous woolen blanket, and I thought, oh, that's gorgeous, that's quality. Well, I was right. It is quality, because I'll show you the label. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's perfect. Foxford woolen mills, woven in Ireland, 100% lamb's wool. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that beautiful? So I was so delighted with that. Now, I also want to show you how far on I've got with my woolen blanket, which I'm knitting away here. I've just managed to get an episode of Lewis up on my little laptop. I lit the stove, it's nice and cosy. So I've put all the knitted squares now together, and what I'm doing, I'm crocheting around the edge of it. So I've started the crochet work. So look at that, it's virtually covering the whole sofa at this point. So it's going to get much bigger. I'm just going to keep the crochet work up in it now and see where that takes me. I still don't really have an idea of how it's going to look when it's all finished. I'm going to put more crocheted squares on, or crocheted circles on. They're actually squares, but when I sew them in, when I stitch them in, I stitch them in such a way that they have a rounded touch to them, so they look more like kind of flowers. So that really is happily coming along. I'm very pleased with it so far. You can see here I've done 2 rows of crochet on it. So yeah, so there we go. I thought I would just do a little show and tell with what I got, and let me just pull out this rod because it's quite a big one. It's a very fine one as well. It's not a terribly heavy one. It's actually very fine. And you know the thing about something like this, I mean, for, what was it, €3 I paid for it? Yeah, €3. Well, for €3, this is a beautiful piece of material even, that you could, if you didn't want to use it as a rug, you could use it. There's enough material there to make a jacket, or to make a cape, or to make a poncho, or even a skirt and a top. So it's a case of kind of, you know, using your imagination when you go into a charity shop and you're looking at stuff and you're thinking, well, I don't particularly want to throw, but some nice material would be good for a curtain. Wouldn't that make the most beautiful curtain? You know, the fringes and all. It would also do to make a whole series of beautiful cushion covers. You could also use it to cover a chair or a small sofa. So there you go. Now, reveal my coffee set. I'm going to be very tempted to do something very indulgent, say over the weekend, to make myself a nice big pot of coffee and go back to bed, you know, have it, serve it on a tray and everything, and have it really very indulgent. Not beautiful. So, on my gorgeous cushion. Absolutely lovely. Oh no, it goes around that way. What am I doing? I was looking at it thinking, that's a whale. Turn it round. It's not a whale. It's a little bird. So blessings to you all. Have a lovely evening.